The holiday shopping season is a prime target for cybercriminals, with reports indicating a significant uptick in automated attacks during this critical period. As retailers gear up for peak shopping days like Black Friday and Christmas, the stakes are higher than ever. Recent insights highlight that the risk of credential theft escalates dramatically in December 2025, as attackers ramp up their efforts to exploit vulnerable systems. Credential stuffing and account takeovers are particularly prevalent, with cybercriminals leveraging stolen login information to access customer accounts and sensitive data. In this video, we'll explore the cybersecurity challenges retailers face during the holiday season, effective strategies to mitigate risks, and lessons learned from past breaches. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Timeline of increasing cyber threats. As the holiday season approaches, the intensity of cyber threats escalates significantly. In December 2025, several industry reports reveal a stark increase in automated attacks, particularly focused on credential stuffing and account takeover attempts. This surge is driven by the high volume of consumer transactions, creating a ripe environment for cybercriminals. The mechanics of these attacks are particularly concerning. Cybercriminals leverage large databases of stolen username and password combinations, testing them against retail login portals and mobile applications. This tactic allows them to quickly gain access to valuable consumer data, including payment information and loyalty rewards, which can be monetized almost instantly. Notably, the reliance on third-party vendors amplifies the risk landscape. Historical breaches, like the infamous Target incident in 2013, illustrate how attackers exploit vendor credentials to infiltrate networks. This trend continues, with recent breaches underscoring the need for rigorous security measures around third-party access, which often carries more authority than standard customer accounts. In response to these threats, retailers are urged to adopt adaptive multi-factor authentication (MFA) strategies. By implementing MFA selectively, prompting for additional verification only during high-risk transactions, retailers can maintain a smooth customer experience while enhancing security. Additionally, following guidelines from the National Institute of Standards and Technology (NIST), retailers are encouraged to block known compromised credentials and consider transitioning to passwordless authentication methods, such as passkeys, where feasible. The holiday season also necessitates robust technical controls to mitigate credential abuse at scale. Effective strategies include employing bot management systems and device behavior fingerprints to differentiate between legitimate customers and automated attacks. Implementing rate limits and progressive challenge escalation can further slow down credential testing campaigns, while leveraging IP reputation and threat intelligence helps block known malicious sources. Moreover, operational continuity during peak trading periods is crucial. Retailers are advised to prepare for potential failures of authentication providers and SMS routes by conducting thorough testing of failover procedures. This includes establishing emergency access protocols and manual verification methods to ensure that revenue is protected even in the event of system failures. In conclusion, as the stakes rise during the holiday shopping season, retailers must proactively bolster their cybersecurity posture. By understanding the evolving threat landscape and implementing layered defenses, they can better safeguard both customer data and their operational integrity. As the holiday season approaches, the consequences of cyber vulnerabilities for retailers become increasingly pronounced. The surge in online shopping creates an environment ripe for exploitation, with attackers leveraging automated tools to exploit weak points in security systems. Retailers face the dual challenge of maintaining a seamless customer experience while fortifying defenses against an array of sophisticated threats. Credential stuffing remains a significant concern, as attackers utilize stolen username and password combinations to gain unauthorized access to customer accounts. This tactic not only jeopardizes consumer trust but also threatens the integrity of loyalty programs and stored payment information. Retailers must recognize that the implications of a successful account takeover extend beyond immediate financial losses. They can lead to long-term reputational damage and loss of customer loyalty. In response to these vulnerabilities, retailers are urged to adopt a layered security approach. Implementing robust multi-factor authentication (MFA) can significantly mitigate the risk of unauthorized access. However, the integration of MFA must be carefully balanced to avoid creating friction in the purchasing process. Adaptive MFA, which prompts users for additional verification only under certain conditions, can provide a more user-friendly yet secure experience. Moreover, the involvement of third-party vendors poses an additional layer of risk. Historical breaches, such as the infamous Target incident, underscore the importance of stringent access controls for vendor credentials. Retailers must ensure that third-party access is monitored and secured with the same rigor applied to internal accounts, as the fallout from a breach can affect not just the retailer but also its partners and customers. To proactively address these threats, retailers should invest in advanced technical controls. Solutions such as bot management and behavioral analysis can help distinguish between legitimate users and automated attacks, reducing the likelihood of successful credential abuse. Additionally, regular testing of failover procedures is crucial. In the event of an authentication failure during peak shopping hours, having pre-approved emergency access protocols can safeguard revenue and maintain operational continuity. Ultimately, the consequences of cyber vulnerabilities during the holiday season can be severe, affecting not only immediate sales but also long-term customer relationships and brand reputation. By prioritizing cybersecurity measures and adapting to the evolving threat landscape, retailers can better protect themselves and their customers during this critical time. As retailers and consumers navigate the heightened cybersecurity landscape during the holiday shopping season, several proactive measures can be undertaken to mitigate risks. For retailers, implementing robust cybersecurity protocols is essential. This includes adopting adaptive multi-factor authentication, MFA, that prompts additional verification only during high-risk activities, thereby maintaining a seamless user experience while enhancing security. Retailers should also focus on blocking known compromised credentials through automated systems that continuously check logins against extensive breach databases. This not only helps in preventing unauthorized access but also builds consumer trust, as shoppers feel more secure knowing their accounts are protected from credential stuffing attacks. Additionally, enhancing password policies is crucial. Moving towards passwordless authentication options like passkeys can significantly reduce the risks associated with password reuse and weak passwords. By integrating these systems into their existing frameworks, retailers can streamline the login process while fortifying defenses against automated attacks. On the consumer side, awareness and education are vital. Shoppers should be encouraged to use unique, complex passwords for different accounts and to enable MFA wherever possible. Understanding the importance of secure online behavior, such as avoiding public Wi-Fi for transactions and regularly monitoring account activity, can empower consumers to protect themselves against potential breaches. Furthermore, both retailers and consumers should stay informed about emerging threats and trends in cybersecurity. Regular updates from cybersecurity firms and industry reports can provide valuable insights into new tactics employed by cybercriminals, enabling both parties to adapt their strategies accordingly. Finally, retailers must ensure operational continuity by testing failover procedures for authentication systems well before peak shopping days. This preparation not only safeguards against potential revenue loss during system outages but also reinforces a commitment to customer service, ensuring that shoppers can complete their purchases without interruption even in the face of technical challenges. By taking these steps, both retailers and consumers can work together to create a safer shopping environment this holiday season. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.